TP into counter replay. But that's kind of it. Like if I was Power Rangers right now, I'd just 100%.
Because NIP had them kind of backed into this corner where they can't pick A.
They're going to fight. Dual Breath already leveled up. That's going to hit both Era as well as Sealkid. Nice little stun over on the Tusker with the shards. It's locking Arcade Power Rangers into this one. Era's still going to go down because they've got that Iron Shell burn damage going to work. But it's the Omni Knight who will be picking up the...
Handsken.
That would have been just so huge. Barash, okay, he got over aggressive. This time the shards will lock him in, the rays will connect. So it looked a lot easier. Well, this is a huge, like, they're consuming mana so much on this top lane, Arcade, and not really seeing any kind of real result from it. Any kind of harassment damage they do from this level 2 Iron Shell just gets healed up by Sealkid. And Handsken wants to keep initiating. Now the surge away, but the snowball stun's going to connect on him, and the shards this time Cheshire Cat gets blocked down. And that is going to be the death of Darkseer on the offlane. He has to bail out. Keep up with this. Like this Gyrocopter, we all know how much Gyrocopter sucks up against a Huskar. So he needs a hell of a lot more. And that means they need to stop Huskar from doing his thing. And that means they cannot give him kills right now. Luckily he's not level 6, but Handsken, oh, that rotation. Limp at the perfect time moves over. They can just snowball into Big No. In fact, they bring the whole kit and caboodle. Purification was a little early. Maybe he could have returned a little bit of damage, but it's a double kill coming in for Limp. And, well, he doesn't need stacks when he can find double kills.
Definitely not. You can just go clear jungle, single jungle camps out now. He's got Tread's bottle.
Cheshire Cat, like, he can't just sit here and creep skip the entire time. I also know why this snowy Alcur is just following him. Cheshire Cat, perfect to
vision.
Raises from Limp.
Kill the dogs, yeah. He needs another couple of minutes just to go through the jungle and really get some farm. Oh, the hook shot.
Yeah, it goes in with the follow-up snowball. Big Num really just trapped here. He can repel himself up all he wants, but when Limp comes in with a double damage rune, not physical damage, Limp has an invis rune, and now starts to wind it up. The hook shot misses, however, and now Limp, he just attacks it at J4. A couple of raids will finish the job. Now he can wind it directly, but the Meg is going to get up in time, can't do it, but the snowball will come up. They're fighting inside that Darkseer wall, not the great position for NIP. They actually took themselves from a great position into a rough one. Era has to be shallow great for the moment, takes out one, looking for the second. It's going to be Tron. Tron trying to find the damage, but you just can't do it. He's regenerating up through every single attack. It's a little understandable. Era, okay, well that TP won't work. Yulsip's going to beat there, and well, Light Strike Array will connect, and Era stunned up for too long.
Wow, that'll work.
That's a pretty big kill.
You don't really care.
Yeah.
Like this is just too easy for Brush. Top lane, however, speaking of easy, J4 trying to battle up against Handsken as well as Limp, but now that Limp is here, J4 is dead. The Walrus Punch from Tusker ensures the kill. As well as now the farm at the top lane for Limp. Bottom lane, Nusum farm. Yep, he's able to get it, able to grab Big Num, goes to the battery assault. Purification's going to turn this around, then he gets into the repel. So no extra stun, starts his TP out, but the damage output's too much. With a call out, however, hitting from Tron. The shallow grave will keep this clockwork alive. Barash really wants this kill, but with one charge already triggered on Unison farm, Barash can't really go for much more, and that solo kill over on the Huskar. I mean, the dual kill on the Huskar. Like, there's a couple of things that are working for him. Sealkid, pop. Yeah, Unison Farms doesn't have a hook shot, so they can't chase this. But you'd think you're having a good time, and then that blade mail clock
run away from the clockwork while the blade mail is up.
Yeah, you can't run from clocks.
You've just got to repel the gyro in a team fight. Like, obviously the Omni's
a little bit more distance here, but Barash, the damage on the Sealkid is nowhere near enough. He runs himself away, but where's the follow-up? Here it comes. Era will arrive on the Huskar. They kill off the Omni Knight. The Yulsip does buy enough space for Barash to run away. Barash at 41 HP. The Clockwork Rocket dropped him down. There's another one in 5 seconds time, but the earn charge from Tusker ticks him out. So NIP the other angle is going to be Limp. And J4 doesn't even have 1,000 life. He misses the ice pass, so there's no more stuns available, and they're just going to punch him into the air. 16-6 on the board. NIP looking like the downside about picking something like an Omni Knight, as opposed to doing what I was thinking they might do during the draft, which was to get themselves, by Unison Farm, which is to get themselves another stunner. The Jakiro is okay, but he's not your initial.
You're going to put in a new kitchen sink, you know, put in
that's actually, would you believe that's what's happening with the JD website? J4, nice hook shot from Unison Farm, and that's one very dead Jakiro. No matter how hard he tries, he's never going to ice pass under that battery assault. I don't want to say better than the Earthshaker because obviously Earthshaker's control is, oh wow. Speaking of control, now Limp winding up the ulti, but they do get that Omni-Knight ulti out. The call down and Laguna Blade. Well, she's just Laguna Blade that ensured the kill over on the Tusker.
Trap dead.
He's a long way out. Like, at least Era doesn't have a stun, so he starts to TP, but...
If you try that, you throw out the ice path first, honestly. You've got to try something.
I should say high duration. This ice path, however, this might make it work for him. Unison farm with a cogs. Handsken actually jumps himself inside the cogs, snowballs himself over. They're really trying to kill off Barrage, but that GA now being popped. The Tusker as well as the Clockwork, they just evaporate. Limp will at least get through with that BKB through his Requiem, but how much damage is there? Husker, how much can you pump out? Let's just keep our click on Era. How much damage can he do? Life breaks off cooldown 2 seconds time. The ice path will keep him locked, and Arcade, they kind of want to disengage. They've lost. No, Felina can really be classed as Tom Cruise. She's too tall. Cheshire Cat, nice back. Actually drags Era up, but the problem is, it's a freaking, like, he can just life break himself back down again. You've got Tron in the middle of fight, a really good macro fire, however. Burning inside of Roshan, the snowball protection is there. He's coming out towards Big Num, and Era just goes to town. He turns Satanic, he's still got the agency more. The SF Death Ulti is what kills off Big Num, but really, if you don't kill Era, you don't win the fight. Handsken may die, but Tron's got no way to survive. He's going to burn out to the spears from the hillside, and then Barrage, he can't get himself out either. Forced off from Unison Farm. The battery assault was actually still stunning him as he went. That's a triple kill for Era. They already took Roshan. Cheshire Cat might hope to blink and back Unison Farm up. But 8 seconds time, that was a great, like, you can see it. Like, they threw out all the nuke damage they had. Yep, there's your jump in the snowball, as well as the life break. They jump on Big Num, he'll get the Guardian Angel off, but how much damage is left? Well, Era, okay, all of it. Like, the Requiem of Souls was popped as well. The 22 at the moment. Shallow Grave a little early.
That's because of Laguna Blade. They don't want to lose Aegis just yet. They want to be able to take the racks with the Aegis. So that, you know, they don't want Era there kind of half naked with the potential of the Laguna Blade actually killing him. Just because he's taking so much chip damage from the long range spam. But at this point, you've got racks now.
Yep, Cheshire Cat, nice blink, back 3-man wall, the first up ice path, but then Unit Handsken keeping J4 back. There's no real follow-up. Era is still low, but the Shallow Grave hits once again. Unison Farm, the perfect hook-up. Era will just stand his ground and kill them all off. Big Num finally gets revealed. The Glimmer Cave bought him a little bit more time, and Era, he just can't be killed. He's actually making more enemies for him to fight.
Keep walking through the wall.
That's one way to do it. Shame there are counters, see yes. And Tron, as much damage as they can. Era still sitting at 1500 life is not low enough for the Laguna Blade pop. They need more damage into Era, and they're just not finding it. Tron even being repelled to make this work, but they're keeping the distance away from that Tusker. He's still got 8 defusal charges. The cooldown now will come. Era dropping down lower. The Shallow Grave's going to keep him alive. He's in Laguna Blade range right now, and they need to keep him up. The snowball buys him that time. The Requiem assault, the snowball taking Era in so far, but it bought him time to armor up, and now he just regenerates the Darkseer back. Can Barrage actually find the target? He can, but it's just not enough damage. He'll end up dying, and this is GG, man. Era survived way too long. It's a 15-second cooldown. You can't do enough damage in that time. This is just NIP. Solid lane, solid phase, and Arcade couldn't get enough control early on them. So, GG. NIP take game 1.
I think outdrafted, outlaned, and it wasn't a crisp and perfect execution from NIP, but it was good enough to defeat Power Rangers here.
Yeah, I agree. NIP, first game of the night. Maybe they're just warming up their muscles. We'll see how they go in game number 2 coming your way after this short break. Make sure you get your Twitters and your Facebooks and all social networks and every other person.